Right now I'm doing a lot because I'm a new mother. But to introduce myself, I am a simple village girl from Githongori. That's what I like to refer myself as to. I'm a stoic. It's a learning process. I'm learning every day. Mm, I'm also a very grateful person. Uh, Sometimes I feel like I'm over grateful because I'm going through my day and I pause and I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, for example, here we are. It's a beautiful day. I'm alive. I just met you, probably. This is a new friendship to be. I'm healthy. Really, what else do I want? So, to describe myself, a simple girl who's just living life as it comes, very open-minded. I say that I said I'm a stoic, which has really grounded me over the years. Like I said, it's a learning process because you don't know what lies ahead. But yeah, nothing is in our control, and that's how I live my life. So yeah, as it comes, I accept with open arms. I'm happy. Most of the times, I'm actually happy. But as I said, I'm always very grateful, and you can be grateful and unhappy. I'm happy, very content, um, and full of joy, really, full of joy. And I have a lot of peace of mind. So, yeah, my life is perfect if I can just summarize it as that. And the past 1 year, as you asked, a lot has happened. Yeah, a lot has happened. I mean, through what they say, you can't probably, plan for the future or have expectations, but a lot has happened, and I would not change anything at all, at all, at all. My baby is good. I have a very calm, bright-eyed, handsome boy. And now that he's 2 months, he loves to smile. So I can't wait for the morning to come and, wake him up. And he has this broad smile. He already knows who I am. So he's just snuggling up to me, and it's so nice. I'm too full. Yeah, it's very, very nice. Pregnancy journey. I used to be scared. Just randomly you have thoughts about getting pregnant, and of course you wonder how it's gonna be. But from when I found that I was pregnant to the very end, it was very easy. I never had any morning sickness. The only issue I had just a bit was just like what do you call it? Um, when you're breathing, a loss of breath or whatever, like when going up the stairs or whatever, because of the oxygen consumption. Yeah, but it was a very easy pregnancy. I was able to work out or remain active until the very end. Yeah, pretty easy, pretty easy. Yeah, then the only thing that changed was the big stomach, as the baby grew, but physically, nothing else. And then now that made me become more grateful for the process, because you wake up in the morning and you feel something has changed, but really you are not in control. There's nothing you're doing to enhance the process, really, when you think about it. So you as a woman, you're just the carrier. That's what I used to refer myself as a carrier, because there's nothing you're doing. You're eating right, of course, you're exercising, but that's just about it. The baby developing, your body adjusting, that has nothing to do with you. Yeah. So going through the process, I think, grounds you as a woman, and it's an experience that, yeah, it's good to go through. It's interesting, very interesting. Yeah. Motherhood, yeah. So far, as I said, I have a very calm baby. It's been good. There's those horror stories you hear about. You're not going to sleep for the next 3 months. I remember when I got the baby, the doctor told me, "Oh, the doctors." No, it was like in unison. "Congrats, now you're a mother." And then I laughed. And then the doctor was like, "Hey, Zoya here," because the baby cried, of course, yeah. "Zoya here, the cry for the next 3 months. They don't sleep." I'm like, okay, we'll see how it goes. But I have a very calm baby, as long as he's fed, he's clean, He's just happy. He's okay. And then now he's he's 2 months. He's able to do 4 hours a night, like continuously. So even if he's waking up at night, it's probably like once or twice, and I'm the one probably I have to check on him because when he sleeps too much. But it's been pretty easy, yeah. And every day you get to appreciate the change in him because now 2 months, when you see when he was a newborn, I mean, at 0 days old, and now he's 8 weeks, you see a big change. Then again, because you're with him every day, you don't get to see. So when my sister comes over, Angie, when Angie comes, we're like, oh, baby has grown, he's changed. So you every day you're appreciating the process. Yeah, and of course you're grateful. Othari means light in Kikuyu. And I want my boy to be the light of the world. So sometimes there's a lot of darkness in the world. So I want my boy, when he enters a room, the room just lights up because he's the light of the world. Every name has a meaning, and we are very keen to choose that name because you're not going to be here forever. We leave him to grow up to be whoever he wants to be. Yeah. So let him remember, mommy and daddy chose this name for me, and this is what I should be. This is what I'm going to be. So we just pray he lights up every room that he gets into. So people call me Mr. Light. I think he's Mama Light, not that Mr. Light is the father. Yeah, Mama Light. Yeah. Mr. Light is him. My mother calls him Mr. Light. Just, when you're having conversation. So yeah, then me, Mama Light. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. It is. Yeah.
I honestly didn't mean that.
You do, yeah? I can tell. The marriage is nice. To summarize it, it's easy. And I believe that's how marriages should be, relationships should be. It should be easy. Sometimes I don't even feel like I'm married. I don't have any pressure would I say, to conform to being a wife. Juliani is very independent, and so am I. So he's living his life, I'm living my life, but then we are together as partners, and husband and wife. But it's very easy, and I like it. I don't feel pressure like now I'm married. I need to be a wife. It's just easy, yeah, and very nice. And I think he brings out the best in me because he's brilliant. He's a brilliant person. Has great ideas, very intelligent, and he really wants the best for me. And he always tells me, babe, you can be anything you want to be. Not I have any doubt about who I am and what I'm capable of, but he's a person who's always building me up, like, would I say pumping me up? Like, you can be anything you want to be, and it's true. So that's very important as a partner. Yeah, but the marriage overall is very nice, and it's easy. Easy is the word. Yeah.
Lilian, one of the reasons why I was interested in having a conversation with you was not just as a journalist, but as an individual, I feel like people are really interested in your life. Any little decision that you make, someone somewhere has to create, right? How do you deal with that?
Even the question I ask myself is how this simple girl from Githongori became so interesting that everything I say, people have to pick it up and sometimes construe it into a different thing altogether. You can't choose what people think of you, how they choose to look at you. But I've never done anything to spite anybody or paint anybody in bad light. So when I see people making comments that are not very pleasant, I wonder why they are triggered, wonder why they are bothered by my decisions, because I live a very pretty normal life. Yeah, so I just wonder why my decisions bother them as much. Yeah, that's a question I have in my mind every day.
How do you?
I don't read as much. And don't forget, this has been going on since since I came to the limelight. So I'm really used to the people having different opinions. Most of them are, not very pleasant, which is unfortunate. But I'm not too bothered because these are people just, behind the keyboard, behind your phone, your computer. commenting on things